Ladies and gentlemen, another 10 seconds for us to begin this evening. Can I once again take a moment, request you all to keep your mobile phones on silent mode as we shall begin with the ETCISO Enterprise Security Awards 2026. Fantastic. It's rightly said, when you partner with the right set of people, the potential is endless, it's massive, it's extraordinary. And we have certainly witnessed the same in the room, wherein we've got the best of the best in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we come together for India's most prestigious Enterprise Security Awards, a platform dedicated to celebrating excellence in cybersecurity leadership, innovation, resilience, and digital trust. At a time, at a juncture where India's digital economy is accelerating, cybersecurity is no longer just an IT priority. It's become a business imperative, a trust imperative, and increasingly a nation imperative. The Economic Times Enterprise Security Awards were created with one purpose, with one vision, to recognize and celebrate the visionaries, the innovators, the leaders, and more so, the organizations that are settling and setting new benchmarks for security excellence across the country. Designated as one of India's most credible, data-driven, and holistic recognition platform for enterprise security, these awards primarily honor organizations and leaders who demonstrate exceptional cybersecurity leadership, innovation, operational maturity, resilience, and measurable business impact. Tonight, it is such a profound honor for us. We have 20 award categories, 37 outstanding winners who have demonstrated true excellence in securing India's digital future. And now that we've got the best in the room, can I request all of you to please put your hands together as we begin this evening with a lot of energy buzzing in this room. Tonight is, of course, very special as we celebrate these achievers, as we celebrate these incredible leaders. Another very special reason that we have to celebrate. We are so honored that we have amongst us who's taken out her precious time. Our distinguished chief guest, Ms. Amrita Fadnavis, who's here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome her amongst us. A former banker, acclaimed singer, social activist, influential public figure. She's consistently championed causes that contribute to social development, empowerment, sustainability, and national progress. I'm sure all of you have heard about her accomplishments in the past as well. There's less time, but I want to keep talking about her little few more points. She's served as chief patron for prestigious international sporting events, including the Davis Cup and the L&T Mumbai Open, promoting sporting excellence and youth development. She's represented India at the National Prayer Breakfast, a global initiative for peace and dialogue attended by the world leaders. She was a keynote speaker at the Expo 2020 Dubai and the Cannes Film Festival, advocating environmental sustainability and global collaboration. Such an honor for us, ma'am. Thank you so much you could be here to attend this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, to take this evening ahead, it is going to be my honor now to invite up here on stage Ms. Shantari Malia, editor ETCISO, joining us here on stage to deliver the welcome address and share her thoughts on the evolving cybersecurity landscape and the vision behind the Economic Times Enterprise Security Awards. Over to you. And I was hoping that we're going to welcome her with a thundering round of applause.
Thank you, Manvi, for the kind introduction, and a very, very good evening to all our guests present here. On behalf of ETCISO, I extend a warm welcome to all of you to this prestigious inaugural edition of the ETCISO Enterprise Security Awards 2026. And I extend a warm welcome to Amrita Fadnavis, I also see M.U. Nair sir in the crowd here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your distinguished presence. So two of you, I also see some eminent leaders from the cybersecurity community as well. Thanks so much. This means a lot. Your presence here this evening reaffirms our faith in the power of awarding, recognizing, and rewarding excellence in cybersecurity, not just in cybersecurity, also in understanding how we are able to benchmark this excellence, which you have achieved year on year, but we took this year as the occasion to commemorate, to bring together all the achievements of this community. This recognition was long overdue. A little about why we've brought this. As India really accelerates, and Manvi brought out a little bit in her opening context as well. You did a good job in your research, Manvi. So as we really look at an ambitious throughput of being $1 trillion economy, and we're not too far off from achieving what we want to do, we also understand that the dynamics in the enterprise world is shifting with AI. The whole of this morning, the day conference, which was the ETCISO Decrypt, was, in a sense, the 7th edition was also about the various dynamics of looking at cyber resilience and decoding it in the era of AI. We went through a whole day understanding different forms of content on how we are revisiting, reimagining cyber resilience, cyber risk, understanding various formats and strategies are going back to the boardroom, right? So this evening is a conglomeration of all of that. We want to understand the various innovations done by our cybersecurity leaders. And I use this phrase very carefully. Cybersecurity, the ecosystem, is usually seen as the speed breaker to innovation. But what we are trying to put out here is that governance and cybersecurity, looking at frameworks that actually secure an enterprise, are not the speed breakers, but they are the engine to innovation. So this evening tries to bring together all of those achievements under one roof, where we say, you are furthering innovation, you are not the speed breaker. So let's put our hands together to the most powerful room in cybersecurity in this country here. Can we have a round of applause, please? So the ETCISO Enterprise Security Awards here, through its various categories, which will be outlined shortly, seeks to change this narrative, seeks to kind of say, hey, you know what? Cybersecurity leaders are very much there in the here and now of how this dialogue goes forward. Some of the interesting punchlines that came in during the conference this morning, which I put out in my closing note as well, is the fact that the work, the primary duty of the cybersecurity leader is to guard yet another cybersecurity risk. And in the era of AI, when autonomous agents are going to be making more and more decisions, we are guarding decisions, and we are not actually guarding infrastructure systems anymore. More and more non-human digital identities are going to take precedence in the years to come. How are we really revisiting ourselves? So today earmarks that vision. This evening earmarks or allocates recognition to that vision that leaders are bringing forward into their strategies while guarding, while securing, and reimagining the strategies for their organization. Some of the best-in-class enterprises sit here today to receive that recognition. We also laud the efforts of every nominee who has put in their nomination, because this is not about who's the best or who's not the best. It's about what we have brought together as what we recognize as excellence. So each one of you is a winner. Every nomination is a winner. Sporting a cliche, but it's true, right? At the end of it, there is no winner or loser here. We're all together as governments. We're all here as industry bodies. We're all here as consortiums which are fighting a common battle, sometimes of the known and many a times of the unknown, because the perimeter has clearly changed. So on that note, let me thank each nominee, each winner. Let me congratulate each winner, our partners, the cybersecurity ecosystem, our guests here, our distinguished guests. Thank you so much. This evening sets the precedent for more editions to come, and we look forward to your support year on year. On that note, may I request for an AV to be played which kind of showcases the length and breadth of how we went about the inaugural edition. Can we play the AV, please?
Cybersecurity is no longer just a technology priority. It is a business imperative, and today's CISOs are the strategic architects balancing risk with growth, transforming security from a defensive barrier into a competitive advantage. The Economic Times Enterprise Security Awards honor the organizations, teams, and leaders driving excellence in enterprise security across India. This year, we received 1,100 plus nominations across 3 pillars: individual leadership excellence, organizational excellence, project and technology excellence. To set a new benchmark in award evaluation, the ETCISO editorial team partnered with AI-powered LLM judges to conduct the initial assessment of nominations.
The submissions were also of extremely high quality and very mature, and some of them also focused on the emerging challenges, say the artificial intelligence ecosystems which are coming up. It's remarkable. Many of them have gone into in-depth analysis.
Each entry was evaluated on leadership, innovation, execution, business impact, cybersecurity maturity, governance, and future readiness. The result: a first-of-its-kind selection process combining the scale and objectivity of AI with the wisdom and experience of industry leaders. Tonight, we celebrate those who secure enterprises, build resilience, and shape a safer digital future. Welcome to the ET Enterprise Security Awards 2026.
Yes, this deserves a very loud round of applause. Thank you for setting the tone. One more round, please. While the awards laud every external visible force and the behind-the-scenes force, we also were backed by the power of an eminent jury that really helped us helped us, kind of make this difficult choice of choosing the final winners. And we're happy to have had their support. We saw, how they went about vetting all the applications that came in, the process, the entire thing. So they removed that level of difficulty for us by making those difficult choices for us, because this is not easy. You get in thousands of applications, you have to vet them through 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds. So to walk us through this entire journey of how this happened, what were our parameters, what the methodology was, how we went about this journey over the last few months, may I invite on stage Krishna Mukherjee, who's the Senior Community Lead for ETCIO and CISO. Krishna and her team went through this process. She spearheaded this entire maiden inaugural edition. She also heads our research for the ETCIO Intelligence and ETCISO Intelligence. Krishna's team does the difficult work of getting everyone to actually nominate themselves, not leave the good names behind, chase people and the works. But I'll not take too much stage space. Krishna, go ahead and tell us your story. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Shantari. Thank you so much. Well, first of all, welcome to the first edition of Economic Times Enterprise Security Awards. My heartfelt gratitude to Ma'am Amruta Fadnavis ji for gracing this occasion with her presence. Well, tonight is not just about trophies. It is about recognizing the people standing on the front lines of the digital economy. In a world where AI is advancing at unprecedented speed, where technologies such as cloud, autonomous agents, and next-generation models are reshaping the threat landscape, cybersecurity has become far more than a technology function. It is now a business imperative, a trust imperative, and increasingly a national imperative. A special word on our evaluation process: This year, for the first time, the ET editorial team partnered with LLM juries for the initial stage of assessment, bringing greater scale, consistency, and objectivity to the evaluation process. The shortlisted entries were then reviewed by our esteemed jury panel, the who's who of the cybersecurity fraternity, who independently evaluated each nomination across multiple parameters. The winners you will see tonight emerged through a rigorous scoring process based on the collective assessment of multiple jury members. The competition was exceptionally close, and in many categories, it was truly a matter of the finest margins that separated the winners from the rest. To every nominee in this room, whether you take home a trophy tonight or not, you're already contributing to a safer and more resilient digital economy. And as they say, Jo jeeta wahi sikandar, but tonight every cybersecurity leader here is a champion in their own right. Thank you for being part of this special evening. Thank you so much. Over to you, Shantanu.
Thank you so much, and we hand over stage back to Manvi. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies. You've set the right tone, you've set the right energy. We're really looking forward to celebrating the winners together, celebrating the champions together. I saw the whooping numbers on the screen, the nominations. Such extraordinary leaders, they're here with us. Rightly said, somebody rightly said, what you have, many can have, but what you are, no one can be. And that rightly celebrates the journey of our chief guest. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together, as it is such an absolute and a privilege honor for us to invite on stage our chief guest for the night, Miss Amrita Fadnavis. Can we please have you on stage? Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's make this louder! Can I now request Ms. Shantri to please join us here on stage? It's time for us to welcome our chief guest by presenting the memento as a token of our gratitude and appreciation, and thank her for her vibrant presence. Come on, everyone. Let's keep infusing the energy in the room. Thank you so much. Ma'am, we request you to stay back on stage because we now will be starting with the awards ceremony. Shantri, I'd request you to please be with us. As for the first segment, I'd want your presence to be with ma'am. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's just one promise. I'm going to be very, very greedy here this evening. I'd want all of you to just keep putting your hands together for all our winners, for all our achievers. So, are we team? Are we game for it, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, fantastic. We now begin with the organization category. Let's welcome on stage India's trusted financial institution, best cybersecurity practices in capital markets. Help me welcome on stage our winners, National Stock Exchange of India Limited. Best cybersecurity practices in capital markets, National Stock Exchange of India Limited joining us here on stage. Let the energy buzz in the room. Come on, everybody. Cybersecurity practices in capital markets. Congratulations. Keep up the good work. Very well deserved, very well earned. India's trusted enterprise, best cybersecurity practices in BFSI. And time for us to put our hands together and welcome on stage Axis Bank Limited. Best cybersecurity practices in BFSI. Hands down goes to Axis Bank Limited. Congratulations. Congratulations to the entire team of Axis Bank. Best cybersecurity practices in manufacturing. And time for us to welcome on stage our winners, Mahindra and Mahindra Limited. Can we have you on stage? Okay, we're close to 200 leaders in the room. Come on, all of us. We can make a change. We can create this impact together. Best cybersecurity practices in industrials. And we have Grasim Industries Limited, domestic textiles business, Aditya Birla Group. Can we please have you on stage? Best cybersecurity practices in industrials. Do we have the team with us to collect the award? Okay, should I say this is the last and final call for our winners to join us here on stage? We'll now move on. Probably when they come back, we can get them on stage. We now move on to Project and Tech Excellence category. Enterprise Security Champion, Zero Trust Architecture. We are going to invite on stage our winners, Neha Taneja, Hero Motorcorp Limited. With this, I take a moment here and thank Shantri for joining us here on stage. It was a pleasure always to get you on stage. I will now have the honor of inviting Ms. Krishna Mukherjee. Can we please have you on stage? Thank you so much. I must say the ladies look lovely and they deserve even a loud round of applause. Come on. Let's move on to Enterprise Security Champion, AI Security and Responsible AI Governance. Time for us to welcome on stage Gurpreet Singh Bansal, BSc Clearing Limited. Can we have you on stage? Give it up for our winner, Mr. Gurpreet Singh Bansal, BSc Clearing Limited. Congratulations. AI Security and Responsible AI Governance. We'd like to welcome on stage Innovate COE team, State Bank of India. Can we please have you on stage? Identity and Access Management. Let's welcome Sachin Chopare, Geo Platforms Limited. Can we please have you on stage? Come on, Mumbai. I'm sure we can do better. We can go bigger. We can go loud on the energy. as our winners of the Enterprise Security Champion, we'd like to welcome on stage Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, the entire team. Let's welcome you on stage. I know it's been a long day for all of us, but let's all go hand in hand. Congratulations once again. Cloud Security, let's welcome on stage Ramesh Kumar T, LTM. Mr. Ramesh Kumar T, LTM, let's welcome you on stage. With this, I'd like to thank Ms. Krishna for joining us here on stage. With this, I'd like to welcome on stage another very special guest who's been kind enough to join us here this evening, Lieutenant General M.U. Nair, former National Cybersecurity Coordinator of India. This is such a privilege for us to have such great personalities joining us as a part of the Economic Times Enterprise Security Awards 2026. Joining both of them, I would request Mr. Muqbil Ahmer, Executive Editor, ETCISO, to please join us on stage. Good evening, sir. I was hoping that you're going to come with a lot of energy on stage. Come on, everybody. We now begin with our next set. SOC Maturity and Ransomware Resilience. Abhinav Roy, can we please have you on stage? Schneider Electric. Mr. Abhinav Roy, let's welcome you on stage to collect the award. SOC Maturity and Ransomware Resilience. We once again have our next winner, Janana Ranjan Dashin Team HMEL. Let's welcome you on stage as the winner of SOC Maturity and Ransomware Resilience. Our next champion, Neha Taneja, Hero Motocorp Limited. Let's welcome you on stage. Award category, EDR, XDR implementation. We have our winner, Vishal Kumar from Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, making his way to join us here on stage. Come on, give it up for Mr. Vishal Kumar. Next up, we have Achyut Thakkar, East Bars Private Limited, joining us on stage as our next champion. Congratulations, Mr. Achyut. we can just give a little rhythm with our energy, with our talia. Come on, everybody. Next up, I'd like to welcome on stage with the same rhythm, with the same energy, Nagesh Jha, NSDL. Let's welcome you on stage. Congratulations to all the winners so far. Our next category, OT Security, and time for us to welcome on stage GAIL India Limited, the entire team. Let's welcome you on stage, OT Security. Category, we have Mr. Abhay Sequeira, Birla Carbon Private Limited. Can we please welcome you on stage? Okay, you know, ladies and gentlemen, if I would be a winner and walking up here on stage, if nobody claps for me, I wouldn't like it at all. Come on, everyone, let's be a sport, let's congratulate, let's keep the spirit of this evening alive. Data protection and privacy, we have Bhavna Longani and Gagandeep Khera from Axis Max Life Insurance Company Limited, making their way as the achievers, as the winners for tonight in data protection and privacy. I think by the end of this, we should have a hamper for the most happiest table, for the most enthusiastic table. Probably then we're going to have all of you putting your hands together. We'll try that as well. Congratulations to our winners so far. Moving on, we have our next category, endpoint security. We'd like to invite on stage Vijay Vora, Hindalco Industries Limited. Can we please have you on stage? Vijay Vora, Hindalco Industries Limited. I'd now like to invite on stage Ramesh Babu and Ranjeev Kumar from Canara Bank. Congratulations for being our winners for the endpoint security category. You know, we also say, can you get the music down, please? If we do not celebrate our success, the world also doesn't celebrate our success. So it is imperative for us to celebrate our success so the world can just join in that celebration. Come on, let's get the music louder, let's get the energy. We now move on to our next category, ETCISO of the Year. Well, ladies and gentlemen, every organization has visionaries who drive growth, leaders who shape strategy, and teams that execute flawlessly. But somewhere in the middle of all of that sits a CISO whose favorite sentence is, 1 minute, can we have the security tested this? Well, we now welcome on stage the leader who has transformed cybersecurity into a strategic business advantage while building a culture of resilience and trust. And the award goes to Aditya Kullad from Adani Group. Come on, everybody! ETCISO of the Year. Cyber Congratulations to the winners. We now move on to our next category, ET Rising Star. They say experience is invaluable, but every once in a while, someone comes along who proves that innovation, courage, and fresh thinking can redefine and reshape what's really and what's truly possible. We now welcome our winner. Give it up for our Rising Star category winner. We have a lot here. Give it up for Rashid Feroz from CRED. Let's welcome you on stage. Okay, I said I'm going to be very greedy. Come on, everybody. Let's keep putting our hands together. Congratulations. We now have Vishal Kumar, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited. Let's welcome you on stage and congratulate the winner. Come on, happy tables. Let's get the energy roaring and soaring in the room this evening. Mr. Manoj Mujumdar, Indigo, let's welcome you on stage as our next Rising Star winner. Thank you. With this, I am going to request Mukbil sir to please take his seat, enjoy this evening, celebrate this evening with us. And I would request Ms. Sneha Jha, Executive Editor, ETCISO, to please join us on stage and be our presenter. Let's welcome our next winner from PayU Payments Private Limited, Mr. Shrikant Malikarjun. Let's welcome you on stage. Congratulations. Time for us to welcome our next set of achievers, Mr. Vikas Kumar, Bank of India. Let's welcome you on stage. I'm sure we can be a little more kind to our winners. Come on. Ms. Poonam Kataria from TCS leading the way and being our next Rising Star winner. Give it up for Poonam Kataria. We have the team members, the representatives from TCS joining us here on stage to collect the award on behalf of Ms. Poonam. Last but not the least, in the Rising Star category, we are honored to invite on stage Umesh Gurav, RBL Bank Limited. Okay, you know, now that's unfair. Only when Sir is coming on stage, all of you just got together. To our next segment, I think this is the second last segment. You would have, yeah, you could have been with us, but however you'd like. Okay, everyone, we now move on to our next category. Since this is the second last category, everyone, let's all put our hands together Excellence in Data Protection Leadership, ETDPO of the Year goes to Neeraj Singh, Union Bank of India.
ET Enterprise Security Awards. It's indeed a beautiful evening, and today we are celebrating excellence in cybersecurity leadership, innovation and resilience. And here I find all of you with a common objective of securing our enterprises, giving beautiful customer experiences, and creating and being a part of the creation of an economy which we look forward to, the $5 trillion and plus kind of an economy. I extend my wishes to ET for creating an important forum that recognizes individuals, teams, and organizations working tirelessly to serve our digital future. Today, cybersecurity is no longer a concern confined to technology and advances. It has become strategic and imperative, which touches daily lives. It touches different aspects of governance, business operations, public service delivery, and national development. As India rapidly advances towards becoming leading digital economy, our ability to innovate, grow, and build trust increasingly depends on our digital security foundations. Our digital transformation story is amongst most remarkable in this world. And this transformation brings him a lot of opportunity in terms of inclusion. In partnership with banks and financial institutions, has processed over 23.05 lakh suspect identifiers and 27.37 lakh mule accounts, helping participating entities block fraudulent transactions worth more than INR 9518 crores as of Jan 26. So today, cybersecurity is a strategic and economic imperative, as mentioned by all. For that, government has released INR 132.93 crores under cybercrime prevention against women and children. This is a scheme where it protects women and children, and it is most imperative because, as we know, children and women are the future of our country, which drives our country ahead in the coming future. Here, we must finally remember that every protected data, every protected asset, every resilient digital service contributes to strengthening confidence in our Indian digital economy. It is noteworthy that enterprises across sectors are investing in advanced security technologies, strengthening governance frameworks, and embedding security into their digital transformation journeys. So today, as we have recognized and felicitated the heroes who come forward when it comes to security of organizations, when it comes to very beautiful and pleasant client experiences, I think so this is where we need to innovate more and more. In fact, cybersecurity itself has become a part of innovation. As mentioned by ma'am, it's not an hindrance to innovation, but it's a part of this overall development of an enterprise, of every secure initiative which the government or private organizations take. So I thank all of you for being a part of this when our country is flourishing and making big moves into innovation, gaming, comics, digital arts, and so many other things. So this is the place we need to be in. We need to counter-attack these bombs which fall on us while we are marching ahead. And so in true sense, you are our soldiers. You are the ones who are fighting for us, for our safety, and for our well-being. Because today, data is gold, and data needs to be protected. With my few words, I would thank you, and I request you to continue your beautiful journey of resilience and support to all. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing those facts with us. I think now it's going to be a perfect time, right opportunity, right moment for all the winners to come on stage and utilize this opportunity to get a photograph. Can I request all our winners to please quickly join us here on stage? Let's use this moment. Please do come with your trophies. Please do come with your trophies. Let's celebrate the spirit of this evening together. Let's put our hands together for all the winners, because we're happy and we know it, and then we put our hands together at the same time. Can I request the winners to please join us? Congratulations once again. I will request all of you to please stay back on stage, and I will also take this opportunity to invite the fantastic editorial team of ETCISO. Can I request Ms. Shantari, Ms. Sneha, and Mr. Mukpil to please join us on stage to be part of this group photo opportunity? Can I also request Ms. Krishna to join us? Ms. Rashi, Ms. Saima, Ms. Shrija, Mr. Akansh, can we have you as a part of this group photo opportunity? Mr. Mayank, there are a lot of names which are coming, so I'd request you to please. Ms. Priyanka, Mr. Shiva, Ms. Shreya. If you have more names, please feel free to just join us on stage. Yeah, this is our moment. You don't need to be invited, just join us on stage. It'll be nice for our winners to just flaunt our trophies up out there. Come on, everybody. As Krishna ma'am rightly said, Jo jeeta wahi Sikandar, but all of us, we are all Dhurandas and Sikandars here. Can I request Mr. Doshi, Mr. Kalpesh to please be here with us? Mr. Kalpesh Doshi. I said just join us. This is your evening. The real Sikandars and the Dhurandas, congratulations. Thank you so much. I was wondering, we have like 10 photographers out there. Do they pose for all 10 of them? But thank you so much, Amrita ma'am, for being here with us. Thank you so much to the fantastic editorial team of ETCISO.
All of your ability to influence and protect your country continues. Thank you very much, and Jai.